Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Side Jag. We are back from our hiatus vacation. Call it whatever you will. We're back. And man, have we got stuff to talk about. How have you been?
Been good, man. Been good. I went to the movie theater.
Really?
Yeah, I went to the movie theater, saw a movie.
What did you see?
I saw Project Hail Mary.
Okay. Yeah. I forgot all
Um,
about that one.
I thought it was pretty good. Ryan
The hype
Gosling.
has been strong with that one.
Here's the thing. I don't know if it's a Dean movie because it does have a small Interstellar type
Very
vibe.
much so. Yes.
But there's more comedy, there's more other things going on. I didn't think it was good as Interstellar, but I thought it was worth me going to see.
I think that's gonna be a fun like Saturday night family movie one night that we watch.
Yeah.
That it's like,
Well,
because I
I'd
get
heard
the
nothing
gist of
about
it.
it.
What?
So literally I had heard nothing about it.
Really? Oh, I
And
have heard
we're
tons.
sitting there on Sunday and I'm telling Cassie like, let's do something. You know,
Let's
we've
go
been
sit somewhere else.
exactly. So I started looking and I was like, okay, they're playing the new Mario movie. I wouldn't mind seeing that, but it's close to coming out
Yeah.
and then I see this and it's got like really good
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes and really good audience score. I was like, this one might be pretty good.
Yeah. No, I've watched a lot of like people talking about it, so
Yeah.
because it kind of falls inside of that circle of sci-fi crap that I kind of read. So I don't think it's anything I'd want to see in a theater personally.
Yeah.
But I know it's something I would enjoy, like a
Well,
Saturday
technically, you
night.
don't really want to see anything in a theater if we're breaking it down.
No, I like going to the movies. Like, I might go see The Devil Wears Prada 2. That's
Oh,
I love Anne Hathaway. I really
yeah.
do. And so I think this weekend we're gonna watch part 1, Devil Wears Prada 1, just to kind of like get that
Back into
Glenn
it.
Close Anne Hathaway thing going again.
Yeah.
And then I think it comes out like next week or the week after. So I think we might go get up in the morning and go see that, or go one night, just kind of like.
You know how I found out this movie was popular? When we went at 4:00 on a Sunday, and all the seats that were left were the 2 front rows, and there was only there was only 2 seats left in the second row. Everything else was the very front row.
Oh wow!
And I was like, "Damn!" And they're like, "Well, you can come back at the 7. You know, we hadn't sold any for them." Like, dude, you think I'm gonna watch a movie at 7:30 on a Sunday? Like, I'm an old person. No, there's no way in hell that's happening.
No, I'm going to bed
on a Saturday, for sure. But like, I want to be home. It's not even if I stay up to 1 on Sunday, I want to be at my house the whole time.
Yeah, in the chair. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, a lot of people have said this is very bookish. Very, very book approved.
Well,
So
there's
I want to see it coming. Man,
there's a small twist to it, but the cool thing was they upgraded, and I hadn't been in the theater in so long I didn't know they upgraded to all reclining seats.
Oh,
so there was less seats, so the second row was actually a little farther back.
Nice.
And we decided I'm just gonna watch it. We'll see
what happens.
And we went, and I was like, if it makes, because sometimes sitting too close to the screen will make me a little nauseous.
Yeah,
we'll just bail. But we got in there. I was like, oh yeah, this is actually fun.
Dude, if I reclined, I'm going to sleep. Like I have to sit in like movie theater mode.
Dude, that's stuff. Listen, I think that's every old guy's burden.
I've been that way my whole life, though. I mean, I
when we were young.
Yeah, I mean, I go to the movies and I'm like,
my brother-in-law was like that big time. Like,
yeah,
he couldn't even make it through the damn credit, not the pre-roll half the time.
Fall asleep.
Yeah,
I won't fall asleep, but I become hyper focused on it. And this all just goes away. Yeah. I'm just like one with the screen.
Yeah.
So, but there's these new, like, it's like I don't want to feel this. I want the movie to be good enough it takes me to where it wants to go.
Yeah.
So it's like.
But on a side note, it led me to movie theater popcorn.
Oh,
which I haven't had in a long time. And I was like,
yeah,
dude, it just hits different. I don't know if it's technically better or not, but I just know it hits different.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
good. I like it's like Disney popcorn.
Oh yeah,
It's like extra salty and just like
dude. And
yeah.
I've been watching a bunch of Disney stuff because we're literally going in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So they got like a popcorn place where you can like do the little custom popcorn with
Oh,
the
nice.
drizzles and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like I'm a
Nice.
popcorn guy. I mess with popcorn.
Yeah. I fall asleep way too fast. Mine has them too, but I just keep them straight backed because I would be out. I did have some. We were at Disneyland Monday. So I did get some Disneyland popcorn.
Do your passes work for Disneyland?
No, hell no.
You had
My
to get
wallet
different
works.
tickets.
My credit card works just
Oh,
as good,
cool.
you know.
Just $600. Who cares?
I don't. I think. Yeah. No. Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
heard the powdered cheese seems to be the thing to try.
Sometimes though, it's a little too much. I always say,
I mean,
like,
I think you got to get the delicate balance. But
yeah, I'm kind of like I would just like a little bit of not the sugar, the butter,
yeah,
like a little bit of the butter. I don't even put the salt on it because I feel like
there's
I don't
enough
know why,
salt.
but I feel like it's already
Yeah.
salty enough as is.
Yeah. I just want butter.
Yeah.
I like to do my own butter, but our movie theater stopped letting us do that,
Mhm.
which really sucks.
I think it's for the better though, because
No.
I've seen some nasty things happen at the butter station.
Yeah, I have too, but still, I'm not worried about them. I know my limitations. So
Yeah.
but yeah, and it's funny too. On a Disney
Confectionery.
ship, that's the only thing you have to pay for. One of the only things you have to pay for is popcorn.
That's wild.
Popcorn is not free. You have to pay for popcorn. And I can tell you from my new friend, Air, that works on the ship, the popcorn machines on the ship suck. They are a pain in the ass. They need to be replaced very badly, and they are not doing it. So she complained quite and was like, has a special tool, and she's like, and this is what's broke. They need to fix this. This broke. They're so cheap. It's the only thing we spend money on. But no, you won't fix the popcorn. Like, I'm like, tell them how it is, Air. Her name was
Dude,
Air. It was funny as shit. Yeah.
You were on a how many days was the
2 weeks.
all right, so what ports of call? Like what was?
So believe it or not, it was only like 4 ports of call.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like you go down. So we leave from Galveston. We hit the first city there in Mexico on the island. I suck at these
Cozumel?
names. Yeah, go to Cozumel. That's where we saw wrestling.
Oh yeah, that was cool. I've seen the picture from that.
That was the wrestling. And then we go down to Cambodia or Colombia. I'm sorry, go to Colombia, and I have it on my phone. I can just look at a picture. It'll tell me where the hell I was. we figured that out today. Fernando goes, just click on the picture. It'll tell you where you're at. And I go, oh, yeah, good call. You're so smart. I will say Colombia, I really have to give America credit to how much they've really made Colombia seem like it's not. All right, where are we? Okay, I'm still in the water. Where was I? Jesus Christ. All right, wrong picture. Like, wow. Like, it's like, talk about a freaking amazing city that, like, Cartagena. Went to Cartagena. Dude. Okay, Cartagena. For those of us that like go, oh, you know, Colombia, third world country, drug lords, all this other crap, like, sure, probably. I don't know. But what I do know is that if I can get my phone to actually work. Okay. So this skyline
looks like Miami.
Or New York is the 5th largest city, not the first largest city. This is number 5. Okay. And I'm going, this is number 5. Really? Huh. Okay. That's impressive. That's Colombia. Like, shit. Does the capital of Arkansas look like that? No. Not a chance.
We don't even have as many people as they probably have in that city in all of Arkansas.
Yeah. And that's 5 small.
Yeah.
So it was very enlightening. Like that I was like, wow, dude, like I've got Colombia wrong. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure we all heard the Bogota and all that crap, and it's boo boo
Yeah.
whatever. I get it, but like there is some money there, obviously. So however it's obtained, I don't know. That's besides the point. But we ended up going to the old part of town, so we didn't get to go see all of that. We
Yeah.
went over and saw like the fort that the Spanish guys. We went on the touristy shit.
Yeah.
We saw all the old stuff, and it was like, oh, we went the wrong way. Should have gone and seen that. That looks way cooler. Let's go see the new shit.
Yeah.
So that was stop number 2. Stop number 3 wasn't really a stop. Stop number 3 was going through the canal.
Okay, the Panama Canal.
Panama
That was
Canal.
actually kind of like, was that kind of the highlight of
That was the whole
trip?
purpose of the trip. So
Right.
that starts at like 5:30 in the morning. You get in, you pass under the first bridge. It takes you to the 3 locks. Your trip was promoted. My wife. Yeah. If you need somebody that does cruising, I have a person that'll book your cruise for you. I can get your number if you want. Anyways, so you like 5 in the morning it starts. So we set our alarm for 5, and so we missed the first bridge because the alarm went off, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's way too early. So at 6. We're pulling into the lock, and Haley was like, "Holy shit, we need to wake up! We're pulling into the first lock." And I was like, "Oh crap!" So we opened our, and there it was, right balcony. So it's like right there, and I'm like, "Oh shit, there's the lock." So there's 3 locks. You get into the main lake, go through it's like an all day thing. So it's one day, and then you're like, "Okay, cool." And so then on the way back, you stop at Cabo, and you stop at Ensenada, and then you're San Diego. And that's really the trip. So a lot of sea days.
I mean, Disney seems like they got cool ships. So
no, it's a smaller ship. It was the Magic, which is there's 2 small ships, the Wonder and the Magic. Both of the long cruises I've been on one was on the Wonder, one was on the Magic. And there again, there was only like 1,800 people.
Okay.
Maybe 1,900 people on the ship. Now, I I equate this to going sailing with the villages. Okay, there was so many senior citizens on this cruise. This was not a kids cruise. This was a senior citizen.
Well, it was during school time, so that's going to limit some.
I don't know what it was, but there was more fat lark driving crazy ass. Just please God, go away, people.
Was there like some what they call mobility scooters on them?
Oh, everywhere. There's so many mobility scooters and walkers with wheels and like crazy ass people and big people. Oh my God, big people, bro.
Really?
So many big people. Like,
I guess they're there for the food.
Gee, all the foods. We flew into Texas. I think we flew into Hobby, and then we had a shuttle service that took us to Galveston.
Dude, Galveston, what a shithole, am I right?
Actually, no. I was.
You liked it?
We were at Galveston Island.
Yeah,
okay, so we were on the island.
All
okay,
right.
so it's 50-50 on the island. I will say that. Okay, so so here's what happened. I'll tell this story here because this is funny shit. So on Galveston Island, where we got a Verbo or an Airbnb or something, you know, it was like within walking distance of the port. So that was the goal. It was like perfect. It's an older house that, like, all the older houses have been knocked down or refurbished.
Yeah,
we figured that out because there's like lots of these beautiful houses going up that we know are all 100% Airbnbs. Nobody's buying this shit. It's all Airbnb. So beautiful old house, all redone, Airbnb'd up. You know, it was nice. It was pretty cool. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. You know, class. I can get into that architecture shit. So my brain was just like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, oh, I see what they did there. I wonder what that was and what wall they took out and all. Anyways, the people we travel with, our friends Amy and Troy. She's like, I want to go to the Jesus Christ. Hold on. Because it's like the dumbest thing, and my brain just shut down. So I have a picture. She wanted to go to the Rainforest Cafe because the original Rainforest Cafe is on Galveston Island. It has a boat ride, and she's like, I want to go there. We said, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do. You want to jump off a bridge? Fine, let's do it. You know, I don't give a shit. So she's like, it's like a hour or a mile and a half, 2 miles away. Let's walk, because we'll walk from the house down to the water, and we'll hang a right, and it'll be right there. Yeah, sounds great. I love it. You know, get a walk through town. So we walked through town, and there again, that was where it was hit or miss. There were some places you could tell where like those need to be bulldozed, and there were other places like, oh, I see what's happening here.
Yeah.
Beautiful park, some old buildings. Like, I was having a great time. Like, I was like, it's beautiful. The weather was fantastic. You know, it was nice. Then we got to the water, and we ended up right on the water where that big amusement park is in Galveston Island. So there's like roller coasters and all kinds.
I forget what it's called, but yeah,
I have no fucking clue. But you know, there's a bubblegum shrimp company there and all this shit. So it's commercial as fuck. So we got there. I bought a fantastic rooster hat, which that's a whole nother story. We ain't got time for that. Anyways, bought this. I was like, fuck, this is a dope hat. Bought a rooster hat. Anyways, so now we're walking. Okay, and now it's getting hot because we're on the beach, and it's like, ooh, this sucks. And so we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking, and we're like, where the fuck is this place? It actually turns out it was 5 miles away. Okay, it was not. I don't know where we took a wrong turn in Albuquerque somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck happened. We Bugs Bunny this bitch. We popped our heads up. I'm like, where the fuck is this place? And it's like, it's still 2 miles away. And we're like, it was only a mile and a half away to begin with. So what happened? So, yeah. So anyways, we walked a very long way to get there. At one point, we were like, do we just call a Uber? And I was like, nah, we're almost there. Let's just keep going. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the beach, you know, the people. I was having a great time. Everyone else, not so much, but I was having a good time. So I really didn't care. So we finally got there, and it was everything you could hope for. A really crappy boat tour that was fucking hilarious. Like, it was so funny. I mean, it was so cheesy.
Yeah.
It was like Potato Land with Goofy. I mean, it was so bad. But it was cool. Like, yeah. I would have not done it. Like, fuck yeah.
I mean, I've been to a bunch of rainforest cafes, but there was never a boat ride.
Never, right. I went for a boat ride in a rainforest cafe. So, haha, bitch. And then the food was rainforest food. So it was like, yeah, cool.
It's you know? Like whatever.
Yeah, you know, and the things would go crazy and the room would shake and, you know, what happened. And I'm like, yeah, cool. And so then we Ubered home.
Listen, this is why you thought Galveston was okay. It's because if you're going there for the history and stuff, there's a lot of cool old buildings and stuff there. If you're going for the beach, sucks.
There again, you know how I feel about beaches, like, ugh. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially when you live by some of the nicest beaches in the United States, if not the world.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, you know, it's like,
yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
So we flew to Hobby, and then we had a van or a Cadillac. Our agent is also our friend, so she had a lady lined up. They have a service that will drive you. So you'll love this. Okay, so lady shows up. She's got her beautiful Cadillac EXT. We pile 500 pounds of luggage in it because we all had way too much shit because we're going for 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, so here was the deal. We're driving from Hobby to Galveston with a 15-minute stop. Where? Buc-ee's. It's built into the crew. I was like, are you serious?
Good old bussies.
I was like, are you serious? Like, that's a thing? Like, we're no. We got 15 minutes at Buc-ee's. And I was like, y'all crazy.
That's not a lot of time at Buc-ee's, to be honest.
It's plenty of time at Buc-ee's. Trust me. There's plenty of time at Buc-ee's. Like, I don't need any more time.
You're not going to get to hear them, unless you're lucky, yelling about the brisket.
I got to hear that already. That was cool. So, we got like some burritos, some sandwiches, I bought a poker chip, because I was like, ooh, Buc-ee poker chip, and a sticker. Buc-ee was walking around, he's handing out stickers. I said, let me get one of them stickers.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the fascination. We bought a Buc-ee's root beer or some shit like that. I don't know. Ailey wanted that.
They have their own Cane's Cola. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, she got a picture with Buc-ee. Nice. And that was good for her. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. But I was like, yeah, that was crazy. And believe it or not, here's the funny part: all the cruising, all the crazy waves, all the bullshit. the closest I got to being like was in that Cadillac because Haley and I sat in the back seat. And I was like, dude, we need to get the fuck where we're going because
did you have like, was the air like pumping good or was it
yeah, but it was still not, it was not working. You know, it was not enough. My head was like, because we had just gotten off the airplane and then we were excited and it was like once we got there and we went for our epic walk.
That's the other show.
Yeah. That's the other show, man. Relax. Once we went for everything was fine, but it was like that was the closest I got to actually like some form of motion sickness.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, she's having a good time. So yeah, now food wise, because we like to talk about food.
Yeah.
We were in Cabo and we did was it Cabo? Yeah, it was Cabo. Okay, so there's this arch that you have to take a boat to go see, and everyone goes to see this arch, right? So it's in the cove, and you go see the arch. Is it Cabo? It better be Cabo. I should probably check. Hold on, because Haley be like, "You're wrong." I'm like, "I know."
Yes, Cabo boat ride.
Yeah, Cabo boat ride. Yeah. So, anyways, we got to do the Cabo boat ride, right? And so you get on a boat. It's got some windows in the bottom so you can see the fish. And I mean, it's like the waves. And you're in this little shitty boat. And I was having a blast. I didn't care. I was taking pictures of fucking everything. Yeah. And so you go out to see this arch. It's really fun. I posted a picture of the three of us in front of the arch. It was pretty cool. One of the blocks of pictures I posted. Anyways, so you had to take a boat, and then they take you around the other side, which is the Pacific. So you're out of the safety of the cove of Cabo. And so then the boat is just like fucking. Luckily, and Haley's like, turn this boat around now, because it's a little shit boat, and we're just getting the shit beat out of us. Yeah. And I'm just like, this is fucking great. I'm literally like hanging off the boat with my phone because I did not take my camera for that. And I'm just like, take pictures of everything. I'm like, this is gold. Yeah, and she was not in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we had to her wife. She's yeah. It was terrible for Haley. She's pimping like this, so she's got her head on the thing, so she's just getting the crap beat out of her. She's doing it totally wrong. It was hilarious. I'm living my best life. So, anyways, we go and do that in the morning, and we still got plenty of time. They're like, hey, we'll take you into town and drop you off, and we'll come pick you up at 3:00. So it was like 11 or something. And we're like, cool. Or noon, I don't know. It was a couple hours. And so Haley's like, I'm so hungry. And I was like, okay. And so they're like, well, let's go get food. So like, all right. So we walk the front and like the thing I hate about traveling, the absolute thing I hate the most about travel is trying to be sold every 5 fucking minutes on trinkets and shit. Like lizard magnet. No, I don't want any of your shit. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I kind of want that magnet. All right, now go away. You know, we have the best food. So the one guy goes, we have air conditioning. I think we should check this guy's menu. So we end up going into this. They had air conditioning, so we go into this restaurant. It's really small. They're on the and they're like, look at them. I was like, I don't care with them. It has Mexican food, which actually, because we're in Mexico, is just food. Okay, right. So they have food.
Yeah.
Made by Mexicans in Mexico. So that's like not Mexican food. It's just food. So we go in and they put us at the big table, and there's, the guy dressed like Antonio, like Scarface, wearing his black shirt and walks with a limp, and he's his little guys come out and they're like, we get the handmade guacamole, and it's like, it's really good. It's really good. Really, really good guac. And then they want the cheese. So they do this cheese shit, and they're like pouring, I don't know, something on fire from one thing to the other. And I'm looking at the guy and go, he has no hair on his arms. This guy is gonna set himself on fire.
It's in the cheese.
It's just so he's doing this, and we're just watching the fire, and I'm waiting because I know it's eventually gonna work its way into the cheese, so the cheese will melt, and he's gonna catch on fire. And sure enough, he pours it in, and he's clumsy. Fucking hand just. Oh, and I go,
God.
And he's just like, does that and just keeps doing his shit. And I'm going, I mean, I expected that.
There's different rules, man. Different rules.
Different rules.
Yeah.
You know, gives us the cheese, gives us tortillas. Oh my God. This was like some of the best melted cheese ever. Like, I was like, dude, this is some good shit. Like, real air conditioning. Yep. Real
with
air
a smile on his
conditioning.
face.
Not fake shit. It wasn't like 4 guys with things going like this. It was like really, it was cold too. All smiles. Everyone was, he's just smiling. He's just setting himself on fire. It was fantastic. So then we get cheese. And so everyone gets something. Like, Sue got some quesadillas because she's Sue and it's the whitest thing on the menu. And she's like, this is the best quesadilla I've ever had. And I go, that's because you refuse to eat at like real Mexican places in Florida.
Yeah.
Made by the same people. You know, you like white guy Mexican shit. Oh, shut up. All right, whatever. Haley got, I don't remember what Haley got. Haley got the burrito. So this was funny. So she gets the burrito. And what was cool about the burrito, this was weird. So the burrito came with French fries, California style. So it came with French fries. Good. Oh my God, the fries were so good. I was eating the shit out of the fries. I know, they were fantastic. But what they did in there was no beans in the burrito. There's no rice in the burrito. So they took the burrito shell.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming. I wasn't back in the kitchen, so this is all guesswork. They laid the burrito out and they put all the cheese and they melted all the cheese on the burrito. Okay, on the tortilla, and they threw all the shit in the middle and they wrapped it all up and did the thing and they cut it. So it was glued together with the cheese. And it wasn't California style because the French fries were on the outside. So it was like kind of want to be California. Plus it had no beans and rice inside of it. Yeah. And it wasn't overly stupid.
Right.
And she's like, oh my God, this is how you make a burrito. Like, none of that shit in there that I don't like. And I was like, I mean, it needs beans. And she's like, no, it doesn't.
That sounds like a Cassie burrito. Cheese and chicken.
Chicken and lettuce and onions and tomato and all the veggies and all that. Just no beans and no rice. And I was like, that's like the thin guy burrito. I mean, it was, there was no fries on the inside. The fries were on the outside. Yeah. So, yeah. So anyways, she was like, the burrito was so good. She's like, this is the best burrito I've ever had in my life. I don't remember what Amy got, but she was like, this is the best whatever I got. And then Troy got like the carne asada and rolled up things with sauce on top. And so he got red sauce. And he's like, oh my God, this is the most amazing.
If this story ends up with you getting the worst thing out of it.
So I got the same thing he got, but I got it with chicken and I wanted green sauce.
Yeah.
And enchiladas. Thank you. I knew it was like, so he got the carne asada enchiladas with red sauce. He's like, this is the most amazing. And I got the enchiladas with chicken, and I like verde
sauce. Yeah.
Okay, so the chicken was great. The beans were fantastic. The rice was not good. But I didn't care. I don't like rice anyway. So I was eating the beans with chips. I was like, oh, these are good beans. The problem I had was I like verde sauce because verde sauce is a little hot, a little bitter.
Right.
This is sweet.
Different chilies, I guess.
I don't know what it was. It's like chocolate chili. It was so weird. I was like, this is sweet. Why is it sweet? So it wasn't bad.
Right.
But I was not having the epiphany of Mexican food that everyone else at the table was. So I just kept my mouth shut. Because I was like, yeah, it's good. And it was good.
Right.
It was good. Yeah. But Jesus was not touching my plate like he was the other 4 plates at the table. So I ate what I wanted, and then I was like, I'm good. Because like there again, now Jesus did touch the guacamole and the cheese. Like he was all, and by Jesus I mean Jesus. He was all up in that shit. And so it was really good. It was an amazing experience. Everybody had a wonderful time. I even had a wonderful time. I mean, there again, it was just unique. I was like, wow, it was good, but it was like I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
So I was like, well, this
is. It was a chain place or not?
No, it
was not a tour. Just like a random. Mm-hmm. That's good. Usually, that's the best.
Yeah, it was. It was so good. I mean, it was fantastic. And so after eating some nice homemade, fantastic Mexican food, where do you go? Fuck yeah, you go to the mall, bro. So we're walking down the street and there's a mall. And everybody goes, holy crap, there's a mall. Let's go in the mall. Air conditioning. Dude, so going to the mall, and it's a big mall. Like, it has all the shit, all the shops and all that, and they have the shit stores, but they're clean and everything's put away on shelves and looks, very nice. And so I was like, oh, let's go in there and buy trinkets, because I'm not going to get berated by idiots. Want to buy a lizard? Want to buy a lizard? Want to buy a lizard? No, I don't want to buy a lizard. And I get it. They have to make a living too, but just do it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Do it with everyone else but me, Like, I'll give you $20 to go away.
Literally the worst part of cruising.
Yeah, I was like, if I give you $5 for you to go away and tell all your friends to not come near me,
like, I'll pay you 20 if you just follow me around and get everyone else to shut up.
Yeah. Oh, totally would have been worth it. Yeah. What is it going to cost me to keep everyone else away?
Orange Julius.
There was no Orange Julius. There was not an Orange Julius. But there was other things that were very similar to Orange Julius. Yeah. Okay. It was very impressive. It was a beautiful mall. But the thing that was unique is that all the doors were closed. Okay.
Inside the mall?
Inside the mall, all the doors were closed. So if you wanted to go into something, you had to open the door like you were in a strip mall.
Because they probably each pay for their own air conditioning.
Probably. Yeah, I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Or they just want to keep the looky-loos out of their store.
Yeah.
So everybody had their door closed. It was very odd. So, like, when you wanted, you're like, in like, if it wasn't a busy store, they're just standing there looking at you. Like, I saw this and I wanted to see what it was.
With the door closed, it does bring another element. It's because if it's open, it's like, I might just go and look and see what they have. But if it's closed, you have to act like, do I want to get anything in the store?
Yeah.
Or anything even it's like makes you question it before you even go in.
Yeah, like, so there was an Apple store, which was really strange. And so they had new watch bands, and I was like, ooh, I want to go check out these watch bands. I mean, if they didn't have it in stock, I probably would have bought it. But I was like, oh, this is really cool. And like, I was like, no, we don't have this. I said, okay, well, that's kind of what I want. So we're going to leave. And so walking out, everyone walks out, and I'm the last one out, and the door is kind of kicked open, and I shut the door. And she goes, thank you. And I was like, no, I got it. I get the rules.
Yeah.
So, now so Cabo doesn't have a pier. So you have to take the little ferry boats back and forth.
Yeah.
Which was neat because I've never done that before. So that was,
me neither.
Yeah, that was actually, and so things that stick out about Cabo was obviously the water was incredibly amazing. They have the highest population, and this is my observation, not true. They have a huge population of pelicans, and I mean that like giant fucking pelicans, like prehistoric giant fucking, and they're everywhere. And so everything is covered in what they call Mexican snow. Okay, which means pelican shit.
Yeah.
So like the rocks, the top of the rocks, it looks like a snow cap. It's not. It's just all covered in pelican shit. And you're like, wow. And like some of the boats, they live on these. Dude, boat will be coming in, and they will just like swoop in and sit on the motor. Be like, what you got in here? Let me get that. I don't just give it to me. And you're like, God damn, that's crazy. And they have seals, lots of seals, and you're just like, you're hearing, and you're like, what the heck? Where's that? Oh, yeah, there. Oh, look, he's attacking a pelican. Okay, cool. So yeah, it was neat. It was very neat. That was part of that little, So that was our food experience.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I had when we went on we were on the Carnival cruise, and we were at Yucatan, and we took a excursion to the Mayan ruins, and we
probably not the best thing to do right now, apparently.
Right. Luckily, this was several years ago.
Yeah.
But the first thing that threw me off was there's no rules, and they just let us climb all over the ruins.
Town, apparently, you can pack heat now too.
And I was like, cool. I mean, yeah, I definitely want to go up and see what it's like. So we were just climbing all throughout the ruins, which is it's awesome. That would never happen in that.
No, no, you'd have to be 20 feet away from it.
Yeah, and it's like, don't even look hard at it.
Yeah.
But so we're climbing. Me and Cassie are climbing all over it. And then we go to the cenotes, which is their natural springs.
Yeah,
and super clear water. It was really cool. But at the end of it, they took us to a mansion, which was they had like 8 rooms they rented out to people.
Oh, nice.
But they did a buffet of Mayan food, traditional
Oh,
Mayan food.
yeah.
There was the best guacamole I ever had in my life.
I could see that.
But they only had like 1 bowl of it. By the time I got 1 round and realized it was so good, went back, gone.
It's gone.
It was
Yeah,
gone.
so I'm not a connoisseur of guacamole. Like
Yeah.
I just know this was I've had guacamole
Yeah.
that has been really gross, usually from a tube. And this was very, very yummy guacamole.
Yeah.
I was like, this is actually like I don't hate this.
I love guacamole.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Yeah.
So this is kind of funny. I can't even remember where we were at some Mexican restaurant, and I'm like, hey, they have their special guacamole. And I was like, their house guacamole. Like, cool. I don't want the premix kind. And then, sometimes I have like places will do tableside guac.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
like,
what this was. Yeah.
that's what I thought this was going to be, right? You know what it was? It was cut up avocado with pico. And I was like, this is hardly guacamole.
Right. This is
Like, I will eat this because I like pico. I like avocado.
Can I get some toast?
But this is exactly, this is not what I would call guacamole.
Just like put some cheese on some toast, and I'll just we'll call it, guacamole toast or avocado toast.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, so that was the only Mexican food. Now when we were in the first stop, when we saw the wrestling, we stopped at the grocery store there. They had a grocery store.
Yeah.
And so
and this was in Cozumel then, right?
This is in Cozumel. We stopped at one of the little grocery stores. And so we're at checkout, and I'm like, ooh, they got like some candy. Fuck, man. I probably spent $30 on candy. I bought everything I've never. I was like, I don't know that.
Dude,
that
I love
looks
Mexican
cool.
candy, but it can be suspect though. Sometimes it's hot.
I didn't care. I bought it all.
Yeah,
I bought it all, man. I was like, I'm buying all this shit. And so throughout the cruise, I'd be like, I need some chocolate. Boom, grab some Mexican chocolate and be like,
yeah.
Well,
see, the crazy thing about I've been to Cozumel several times now, but every time Cassie wants to go to the Mr. Sancho's, it's like literally that's all I've seen there.
The wrestling was so cool.
The wrestling looked awesome.
The wrestling was totally worth it. Haley had a blast. I had a blast. It was fun. It was fun. I didn't want them to touch me. They will rub their butts on you, and they'll touch you, and they'll come. I didn't want any of that shit. So I had that.
Was it like a Nacho Libre vibe?
Oh, 100%, bro. 100%. It's like the first match was 3 guys fighting each other.
Yeah.
All in masks. It's all masks.
Yeah.
It was insanity. It was insanity. And then the next was a tag team. And they worked it too. It was a total work, bro. I mean, it was total work. These guys, they put it all on the map, man. They put on a fantastic show. Like, it was good. I was like, it was no WWE. There's no haters. But there was some moves, man. These guys clearly, they were good. They were entertaining. It was worth whatever we paid. I think. I don't know because I don't know what we paid. But it was fun. And then we paid for an extra at the end. So Haley got a shirt, and each one of the guys signed it, and we got a picture with all the guys. So that was totally cool. I bought. I knew I was going, and so Sebastian, Fernando's son, had a birthday before we left, and I said, "Look, I didn't get you anything because I got something I want to get you on this cruise." So I got him cool Nacho Libre mask, and
luchador,
yeah, whatever. Fuck
yeah.
It was whatever. I bought him one of those, which was really cool. So,
yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, that was pretty neat. He'll get a kick out of it. He hasn't got it yet because he hasn't been in the shop. So hopefully I'll give it to him Saturday. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And so the other thing I was doing was looking at cars. What kind of cars they have. So there, Nissan.
Everything's a standard,
dude. But everything was Nissan. Nissan owned that island.
When we got our cab, it was a Nissan. It's a Nissan van standard.
Yeah,
or a Nissan car. This standard.
So they have there's a car there that we don't. It's called the Nissan Match.
Yeah.
Okay. And this thing apparently you can get it any way you want: 2-door, 4-door, or no door. Like they make a no door version of the car where it's literally just like a fucking Beach Boys, like, and they have one where the tops. I was like, what the fuck is like? Yeah, Nissan Match. I was like, wow, that is pretty cool. I'm guessing that does not have any DOT regulations at all. Yes, I did see the Helix or Hilux or whatever that is. And then they also had, dude, on Columbia, they had Renaults.
Oh, they still around.
And I was like, holy shit, they were everywhere.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. So it was like Renaults, the Nissan Match, and scooters. And those scooter drivers are insane. Like that's insane.
They're kind of all insane in my experience, but
yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like these guys do not know how to drive. In Mexico, they knew how to drive. Like, but Colombia, no. Their roads. That's where that third world shit comes in. It's like they do not know how to drive at all. Like,
dude, it's like so you know how they have at the port they have in Cozumel they have the prices posted for different spots.
Didn't even notice.
Because here's what happens, dude. They every single time they're like, "Oh, no English," So it's like, well, how much is it? And it's like, because I seen a bunch of people put $40, and it's like, dude, it costs $16 for 4 people. It's like I'm giving them 20, and that's good enough.
Yeah. No, we did see a scooter wipe out. He had way too much crap on a scooter.
Yeah,
and he went, boop, and we're like, oh shit, dude, we're in a big bus, man.
Yeah.
And like these people are like riding up next to the bus, like trying to wedge between. I'm like, dude, you're going to die. The other thing we figured out, we were guessing, and it looked like if you got a scooter and you're just one person on a scooter, like that's open invitation for someone to hop on the back and go. Like just hop on the back of your scooter and ride with you.
Yeah.
Like scooter taxis. Cause like we were just seeing like people like, dudes ride a scooter and like other person just sitting on the back like they're in a fucking limo.
Dude, I seen a video in
like, what the hell?
Where dude's in Bali.
Yeah.
And he said, they have Uber here. He said, but the cheapest way to get around is people on scooters.
Yeah.
Literally pick them up and drive you around.
Yeah. That had to be what was happening.
Yeah.
Because like these people on the back were not paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah.
And like they're leaning back into nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're literally, the force is holding their fat ass to the seat, and they're just, the force and sweat, suction, maybe, no underwear. I don't know. It was very weird. That was crazy, and like there was these guys walking around with a little beatbox, and they're rapping as they're walking, and they'd like come up to you and like rap to you, and then want you to like give them money.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
no. That sounds like Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's like this is like the dumbest thing ever. Yes, I've seen it in Vegas. Yeah. Very simple. Dude. Colombia and Vegas Strip, same place.
Same thing.
Same place. Same thing. Like just
what's that
like,
James Franco? Same, but
same. Like, and our tour guide was like literally just took one and pushed him off the sidewalk. He's like, enough. Pushed him off the sidewalk. And I was like, yay, run him over. Sorry. On the inside. On the outside, I was like, ooh. And it was very weird. It was very Colombia was fun because it's like I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I was expecting what we got to see because we went to the old touristy side of Colombia, not the city side. I would have been impressed, like, can we drive around the city? Like, just take a tour through all of that nonsense? Because to me, that would have been like, but I feel it would have been very westernized because that's what it looked like from afar. Patrick does not want. Oh no, I wouldn't want to know.
Just gonna die. Like if I die.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it would have been very crazy.
So when you guys went back to San Diego, how long were you there? Like what before you left? Like what was the?
Oh my god! So San Diego was a trip, bro. So at some point there was something lost in translation between Haley asking what we were going to do. So the plan was Monday to go to Disneyland. Okay. So I don't know what happened. I don't know how. There was a lot of questions being asked, and somehow what the answer came out to be was we're going to rent a 15-passenger van, throw all our shit in it, and we're going to drive to Disneyland. That was the hotel that they rented at Disneyland. Unbeknownst to the rest of us, there was a train that we could have just got on the train and taken the train. And so, and why we needed 15 and I get it. We rented. She said van. I was thinking minivan.
Yeah.
So there was some. No one's to blame. It was just what it was. So we ended up getting this big white 15 passenger Chevy van. Then the seats don't fold down in, so we had to like literally take all the luggage and throw it over the top of the seats. It was hilarious. And drive that the hour or two into Anaheim.
Yeah.
So literally we got off of the boat. We took an Uber
To the rental.
200 yards to the rental place. Because at that point apparently it was like no one wanted to walk. The airport's right there.
Yeah.
But airports are always like, but whatever. So we got out and we got the rental car and we just took off and drove.
Wow.
So drove up the coast to Anaheim and then we made it to the hotel. And we stayed at a like a Best Western Plus.
Mm.
And the Plus was it's close to Disney. And so the one thing I figured out there again, the observation. So we went there with Brian a year or two before, and we stayed on the other side where there's like newer hotels. And on this side there was the older hotels, but they're closer.
Yeah.
They're both within walking distance, but this one is literally like you just walk into the backside of and you're there. So it was closer, I think. Maybe not. Anyways, but what I figured out, because like there's all these old hotels, and you're like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, why would this? Like, there's no like. And then I figured it out that like the reason why there are all these old hotels that they just keep painting is because no one can afford to buy them.
Yeah.
Because like
they probably got some sweetheart deal from when they built them originally.
Well, yeah, I mean, they built these things back in the 50s and 60s, and they were owned by families. And, but the thing is they're probably still owned by the same family, and they're worth way more. Like the land is what's valuable. The hotel is shit.
Yeah.
But no one wants to put the money that it would take. It's happening. Like it's eventually going to happen.
Yeah.
Like someone is just going to take the hit and be like, but not in this economy. There's no freaking way. But the fact that nobody's done it yet is pretty impressive, because it's like, why? Like, no, knock this whole place down and put up a real hotel.
Yeah.
Like, go up fucking 8-10 floors, make some real money. Jesus, this is terrible.
What's crazy for me is like, as far as Disney goes, that is like my Disney. That's the Disney I grew up with.
Yeah,
we live in California. Even though we've been to Florida,
right?
It's like I always think of the original.
Yeah.
But then when you go to Florida, you're like, oh, okay, like the original is like as big as the Magic Kingdom.
You could fit the whole park inside of Epcot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And it was cool, but it's a whole different experience.
No, we were not anywhere near. That's north. It's way north of us. So there, all we did when we were at the Disneyland. So the guy at Troy that went with us, he'd never been, so it was to let him experience. So we got the park hopper pass and the lightning lane and all this other bullshit. But really all we wanted to do is go on the rides that we can't ride here. So like Haunted Mansion there is totally different than it is here. Not totally different, but it's different. Pirates of the Caribbean.
I've never rode the Haunted Mansion at Florida.
Really?
So we're going, and I plan on riding it when we go.
Yeah, it's different. It's a different.
That'd be cool to see, because the only one I know is the one in California. So.
Yeah. So you'll be like, oh, okay, this is different.
Yeah.
So Pirates of the Caribbean, totally different. And then there's a couple rides that are just, like we don't have a Matterhorn, we don't have Mr. Toad's. So, all the things, like you can't walk through, like there you can walk through the castle.
Yeah.
Do like the Snow White journey. Like we don't have anything like that. It's just a restaurant.
Is this, so I know, does Florida have Star Tours?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I have Star Tours at Hollywood Studios.
Okay. Because I remember that from regular Disneyland, but it was before they had the license, so that's why it was Star Tours.
Right. They paid. Well, So the Star Tours we have is better
Yeah.
Because we have a whole front area that's all that. Roast Red Everett. Yeah, Haley doesn't like that one anymore. And we have Star Wars Land, so all that stuff is the same. So we weren't really excited about that. We went on Soarin' because like it's the show that they have now in California is the original Soarin'. It's the first one. It was like Soaring over California, which was cool because like we had that one for a while. We don't have that one anymore, so it was like, oh, we can go watch that. I think I took a nap. So there are some rides that like we wanted to go on that were just rides that we can do here. So that was it, you know. So and we were tired, bro. We were tired. We got there right when it opened, and I think we dipped at like 7 o'clock or something because we had to get up at 4 in the morning to drive to LAX.
Yeah, that's
LAX sucks.
Horrible, but it's very efficient. Like as far as getting things done, it's very efficient, but it's not as bad. Las Vegas by far is probably my most hated airport, but
I've been there enough to where Vegas doesn't really bother me much anymore. The only thing I hate at Vegas is TSA, but TSA at LAX is shit.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, look, we got to leave by 4:30. So I had it all figured out. Like I was like, okay, I knew how long it was going to take. So I wanted to be through TSA because our flight was leaving at, I think we had to board at like 7:10. So I wanted to be in the terminal so we could get breakfast and all that by 6:10.
Yeah,
you know, an hour early. Perfect, right? We got there, we dropped off the van, we prepaid for gas. That was expensive. And we made it through. One TSA agent working. One. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? They had two on the pre-check dudes.
Yeah.
But one on, I was like, okay, this is the dumbest shit ever. Like, come on. That took the long. So we made it through. We were through everything by 6:15. So I was like, we were 5 minutes off my schedule. So I was like, that works pretty good. So I wasn't stressing. I don't really stress at the airport anymore. But yeah, it was everything went smooth. Except the reason why it took that extra 5 minutes was because our machine that we were getting ready to go into, Haley picked the machine. I said, pick whatever line you want. It's gonna be the slowest line. Sure enough, we were right there getting ready to put our shit on the conveyor belt, and the machine needed to reboot.
That sucks.
And while it's rebooting, they changed guys. So our guy, they changed guys. So our guy, the original guy that was there, was like, because they had all these metal tables set up. He's like, no, don't use the tables. Let me just put it on here, put your stuff in, come around, put your stuff in, because these tables don't slide. Yeah. So we're waiting to go. We don't have the containers. So then they bring this girl in there, and she's like, where's all your containers? And I go, the guy told us not to get them because they don't slide on. I'm like, fuck you. Give me one. I was pissed. I was like, I've been standing here for 15 minutes while your fucking machine reboots, and you all sit with your thumb up your ass because you don't know what you're doing. Like, oh, bummer. You know, did y'all get your paychecks? Good. Do your job.
They work
on the inside. The outside, I'm just standing there like,
dude, what I hate is, how long has it been since you've been to an airport when they have the old scanners, you have to pull your laptop and everything out?
Oh, like, shit, just recently. God, we were just at one.
Like, I hate you guys. I hate you guys.
Yeah. I was like, I don't remember where we were, but I had to do that. And I'm just looking at him like, fucking hey, are you kidding me? Do you not know how to use these machines?
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at the machine going,
it's because I guess I just had a good spell where all of them have been the good ones.
Yeah.
So it's like before I would pack my bag in a way that I could get everything out very easily.
Yeah.
Because before you had to do it everywhere. But then once I was like, oh, now everywhere. Oh, we're all changed to this. So I can put it in however I want.
Yeah.
Well, then guess what? Ha, we got you. Oh, you're flying to, where was I flying? I think I was flying to Charlottesville, Virginia, matter of fact.
Right.
And that's where it was. And I was like,
yeah, you guys suck.
Great.
So the one thing, like, depending on what bag I take, I try to keep everything as convenient as I can. Like, because I know my luck is I'm gonna go and they'll be like, nope, you need to take everything. It's like, okay. So like I know if they go come through the metal detector, I'm like, oh fuck. And I'll pull my shoes off real quick and throw them back into my bin. Like, you don't need to do that. I go, yeah, I do. Your machines, for some fucking reason, every time you guys think it's my shoes and it's my watch. They're like, oh no, I go, yeah, you do. Okay,
Yeah.
like just. I'm sorry. Does this look like my first fucking rodeo? Like you saw me do that. That means I've had to do it before, and enough times to where I know how to avoid you dickheads going, take off your shoes. And I go, are you looking at my feet, dumbass? Like, what am I hiding there? Like, there's this much fucking room.
Listen, you
Stupid.
need to. I seen a hat that said, "This is in fact my first rodeo."
Yeah, no, it's fucking. I need to wear that at the fucking airport. Oh, and then oh my god, so California now at LAX has the new, which are only new to us, but are new. They've had them in Europe forever. They have the new panels of wood that you walk up. There's just it looks like two 4x8 sheets of white melamine,
Yeah,
and on one side they have a drawing like a dead body drawing.
yeah.
You have to stand like your art like this,
Oh, and then it scans you
and then I don't know what it does.
instead of doing the.
Instead of doing the thing that does the
Yeah,
X-ray that does this, I'm guessing it just beams shit through you now. Who knows?
probably got cancer in your balls.
Yeah. All I know is it doesn't understand what a watch is,
Oh
and
yeah.
I'm like, the guy goes, "Let me see." Oh yeah, you got a watch. I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, of course I'm wearing a watch.
Yeah.
Like,
They got me with I had to leave early, super early in the morning. Can't remember where I was flying, but I left the AirPods in a little bitty pouch in my pants.
oh yeah, ooh.
I was like, oh God, I thought I was gonna get tackled.
Oh yeah. No. What Haley had something in her pocket on one of these things, and I just looked at her like rookie move, bro.
Yeah,
It's like,
it really is. But I was
it's
so
like,
tired. I was like, God, and it was because I had the pants with like the little zipper pocket on the side. I'm like, oh, this is a perfect spot for my AirPods. That when I'm
yeah.
on the plane, I can get to them easy. But
So dude. So we bought these jackets from Old Navy, and they have the little zipper right here. You know, best airplane jackets on the planet.
yeah,
Like, there's a bunch of jackets now that have that little zipper right here. You're like, what do I need this pocket for? For flying.
exactly.
Like, so I always, I have these, which are my short distance and my long distance, and then of course your passport. So I'll put that shit in as soon as I go through TSA. I put that shit in here.
She had a
So
worm in her pocket.
yeah, that's right. She had a worm. She had one of the little worms that I 3D printed in her pocket.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
So, anyways, I have that jacket. So now I just like put this stuff in there.
Yeah.
So like, because anytime you travel with Haley, you got to get your tickets printed. Because it never fails. Like, she always has to go back and get a ticket, or they say her name is spelled wrong, and it's like, you guys are fucking idiots. So literally on the last trip, it was a nightmare. I was ready to kill the TSA guys because I was like, she's like, dude, calm down. I'm like, no, this pisses me off. Like, these guys can't do their goddamn jobs. And I love TSA agents. Don't get me wrong. I have an affinity for the job that they do. It's so goddamn boring, and I'm not picking on them.
And they're
really
mad
do.
that they have to do that job. They're very
It sucks getting a paycheck every now and then. So this trip, like when we checked our bags, we went, Haley was like, look, can you please do me a favor and just verify that all my information is correct on your screen? And most of the like the women that were like, no, I checked your birthday and I checked your spelling. I kind of just do that right away just to make sure. She goes, I understand, these TSA guys will bump shit back for no reason at all. And it's literally, we just refresh the screen and it works fine. And it's like,
yeah.
I go, yeah, no, I get it. She goes, and she's frustrated because she's like, I just don't want to come back. Like, it's so fucking annoying. And so you could tell that these guys were like, no, you go through, boop, you're good. But hers would go boop, in picture, and then you'd see him like doing this and looking at her and doing this, and it's like, yeah, it's fucking her, like, Jesus Christ, like, the look on the TSA is just priceless. Yeah, when she pulled the worm out of her pocket,
Is
like,
that a
what
worm in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Totally happy to see you. So luckily she made it through TSA the whole trip, which was great because it's like,
Yeah.
I always end up going, like, Fernando had to do it every now and then because of the way his last name is spelled. Sometimes that would get screwed up, but we think we figured that out finally. And it's like, and her, like, it's like we have her middle name, so always make sure it's her middle name is in there. And it's like, oh my God.
The first time we took Bailey flying, and we were going to Vegas, and we're at XNA, which is our regional airport here. And it's like so chill. It's literally my favorite airport ever. Like there's always couches and stuff to sit on. There's always Anyway, so we go through the TSA. She's like, "Why didn't you tell me it was so intense?" And I was like, "Dude, we're going to Las Vegas. Like, if you weren't ready for this, I need you to mentally prepare yourself when we fly back. When we go to Vegas, it's going to be absolute chaos coming back."
It is. It's so ridiculous. And so here's what sucks the most. So what I hate about Vegas, the one thing I hate about Vegas is they have the machines that feed the things out to you, and you put them on, and there's like 4 guys, and then you push it forward, and it's like the guy at the front always gets to go. If you're at the back, you're never going. Everyone just keeps pushing their shit in front of you, unless the TSA guy is standing there going, "You wait, you don't push until I tell you to." Like, I'm sorry, So at Vegas, it's never like that. It's just like every man for himself. You're just kind of like hoping to get it in there. Sometimes you stand there like, "Dude, will you guys stop fucking pushing? I'd like to get the fuck out of here."
Yeah. Lord of the Flies, man.
What did they do at Tampa? The same thing. They added those. I'm like, son of a bitch. You guys suck. Like, what was wrong with doing it the other way? You all too lazy to wheel the carts back? I mean, come on, man.
Yep.
And then so now they just yell at people the whole time. "All right, come on, people, stand over here." And you're like, "Oh my God, Jesus!"
It's really you see government in action every time you go to TSA.
It's so stupid. it's like, oh my God.
With that being said, do we have a movie? What are we watching?
I'll
do Devil Wears Prada.
We're gonna do Devil Wears Prada this weekend.
Yeah. I'll watch that because Cassie will watch it again.
Because I haven't watched it in a while. I want to see what it is, and then we'll watch 2 when it comes out. I think the end of this month.
Yeah.
The only thing I've been watching on the side note is I watched Darth Maul on Disney. So the new Darth Maul.
Good? Is it a cartoon or is it a
cartoon? It's a cartoon. So and I've been watching Daredevil.
Oh, I need to watch that. I need to watch.
I've been watching that, which I think I'm 6 or whatever. I'm up to date ish. I'm 1 behind.
Yeah,
but I watched that on the plane, so I think I'm 6 episodes in, and it's just starting. It's just starting to get to like. It's been good.
Yeah,
but you're finally seeing where it's going, and they're starting to get some of the comic back into it. So I was like, ooh. So
we'll see. I've been watching The Boys, the final season of The Boys.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I think it's good, but if you like The Boys, so if you don't like The Boys, it's not gonna be that great.
Yeah, I one day I might go back. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just Doom Patrol to you now.
Yeah, it is.
Like it was great for a minute, and then it's like
I watched an episode the other day just to see what was going on. Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, this
is it like still active or is it like over?
No, not Doom Patrol. I'm talking The Boys.
Oh, The Boys. Yeah.
No, I watched an episode of The Boys the other day, and I was just like, I don't know what the fuck.
It's kind of crazy, and now they got like they do it.
It's animated, but it's not a cartoon. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Yeah, no, fair enough. You're right. It is animated. It's not a cartoon.
Yeah,
because they do make it look as real as possible. It's impressive. The Darth Maul character is actually pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I always thought Darth Maul was a cool character. It's just unfortunate like the movies he was in they just kind of got a bad rap. But those movies got a really bad rap from really rabid fans before they knew how bad this next set of movies was going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
so there again, when we were on the cruise, I watched Solo again. I fell asleep. And then I watched the other one, the one with the girl and the Andor guy, where they had to steal the plans for the Death Star.
Oh, I actually like that one.
I watched that again. And I was like, okay. Which was funny too, because after watching that and watching a season and a half of Andor, I was like, okay, I kind of see Rogue One. Thank you.
Rogue One, yeah.
I kind of see where that all came from, like Andor and all that. Like, it works. I still don't like Andor, but I understand how that all works now.
Rogue One was cool because it was building off a story instead of like trying to just continue to expand the universe.
Yeah.
Like we already have a story of what happened.
Yeah. It's just filling the cracks.
We know the result, but it's like, how did we get there? And it told that story, and I was like, all right, I actually liked it, and I liked
they did
it.
a good job.
They literally killed everybody off, like,
which was fantastic
because we knew they weren't going to be around,
right?
And we don't have to retroactively. Besides, what's his name, the pilot?
Yeah, but that's just going back in time to establish his timeline,
right? Yeah.
So,
which I appreciated that you only took a couple characters out of that from going forward.
Yeah, I still don't like Andor, but I understand now.
Yeah,
where that plot line understand better, because like I saw Rogue One once and it was like, okay, whatever, it's cool. But going back and like, because at nighttime I got nothing else to do, so I was like, oh, okay.
Dude, I still just got big beef. Like
Memory of a Killer and Paradise are fantastic. Yeah, I think Stu wants to watch Memory of a Killer.
Memory of a Killer, but the New Order could have been so dope. They had the red stormtrooper night guys. Like, dude, it could have been so dope.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
no. But I was just watching, like, because that was the one thing on this cruise that they did not have good movie selection. So a couple of the nights, like, they have the big jumbotron.
Yeah.
So Haley and I, there was nothing else to do. Like, we didn't want to do anything else, so we went up there, and the pool is right there. So we watched the movie in the pool.
I mean, that's the way you do it.
Oh, it was fantastic. Like, we had a blast. And so she got cold, and then we'd hop in the jacuzzi, get heat up, and then we'd jump back into the pool until he threw us out of the jacuzzis.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, well, let's just towel off. But we watched a couple movies that way, which I don't even remember what we watched, but I was like, cool. Because it was fucking, who cares? It was cool. Just, and then we got pizza because, like, they're still making pizza. So let's get some pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah. So,
Froyo.
Got that too.
Yeah. You got, listen, there's all cruises
have
ice cream, but different.
Yeah.
They always said you always can get a pizza. You can get frozen yogurt pretty late.
Yeah. And so we made friends with the ice cream guy. So he was from I think South Africa or something. I don't remember where he was from.
Dude, people that work on cruise lines generally are pretty cool.
They are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know it's time to go, but the one funny story is I made friends with one of the photographers, not because I take pictures, but just because I'm me and I say stupid shit and I make people laugh. And so I had this guy rolling, and he just, every time we saw him, we'd be like, his name was Paul. And apparently I made an impression on him. He had and he sent me a thank you at the end of the cruise. They do that kind of shit. I was like, I didn't know you could do that. So anyways, that night Haley and I were doing our last tour of the ship, because we had to get off in the morning. So we're just kind of like, just imprinting things in our brain and just going, well, this is the last time we're going to be here, the last time we're going to be there. So we're walking to go somewhere, and we walk through the photography. It's called Shutters.
Yeah.
And they're all, and everyone's kind of like there, and everyone's having a good time and shit. And I was like, oh, hey, Paul, what's going on? Thanks for the thing. That was really cool. And I said, there again, that's the first time we talked cameras. I said, so what camera do you shoot outside of this? And he's like, I shoot a Fuji. And I go, oh,
you're also a psychopath like me. That was,
I go, yeah, I have the GFX, GFX 100.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, no way. And I go, yeah. I go, yeah. Well, what lenses? Yeah, I got this one. He's like, oh, pardon me. He goes, oh man, it's so good. I mean, do you want to see it? Because you have it with you? I go, yeah. Fuck, it's a camera. He's like, so we ended up going back to the room and grabbing all my camera gear. It's like 10 o'clock at night, and coming down and just opening my bag up and like putting the big 250 lens that I just and like, dude, these nerds were losing their shit. Like, I've never had anyone take a selfie with one of my cameras before, but these guys are like posing, like, get my picture. This is gonna be my new profile pic. I'm like, I'm a hero today. I'm like, these guys were having so much fun. I'm like putting on the 85 1.2, and they're like, dude, look at the bokeh. Oh my god. I was like, he's like, dude, why am I just finding this out on the last day? I'm like, because you never asked.
Yeah. This is the most Dean story ever. I gotta say.
Dude, let me tell you what. You might say that, Jason, but I guarantee you my Fuji will kick the shit out of anything you have.
Yeah,
Okay?
the medium format
It's a
camera. It's
fucking medium
serious.
format camera.
And it's
And
like serious work.
Google GFX 100S and
Yeah.
then go, fuck. It's pretty badass camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't get me wrong, I still have tons of Canon. I'm a Canon guy, but this
Yeah.
Fuji is amazing, so I will
Yeah.
not kick it out of bed. Actually, yeah, it's stupid money. But it was fun. They were just having a blast. But yeah, it's like the most Dean story ever because these guys
It
are just
really
like,
is. Like, oh shit, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to get my camera gear. I'm bringing it down.
oh yeah,
We're gonna nerd out. Yeah.
these guys were having so much fun with my camera gear. They're just like, oh my god. Yeah, it was hilarious. But that was the end of a pretty cool trip. Was
Yeah.
Just having fun with the crew and being able to do like because there again you get to know these guys.
Oh yeah,
because
you're on a 2-week cruise too.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a long cruise.
It's a long cruise. Like we made a bunch of friends. Just
it's kind of it's like a once in a lifetime trip. Once in a lifetime, you might never take another 2 weeks.
It's way too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Fuji. Yeah, so the thing with the Fuji is Fuji does a lot of like you probably view more Fuji than you think because big cameras that film like your sporting events will typically use Fuji glass. Yeah. So that's what they're known for now is they make a ton of that. So they make these $100,000 lenses.
I think a lot of things they OEM for a lot of the other ones too. So
yeah.
Because that's why I know for is like the optics stuff.
Yeah, they make some amazing pieces of equipment, but most of it is professional.
It's very
photography. It's
you have to be like it's like your favorite photographer's camera or favorite photographer type thing.
I don't know, man. I don't even know why anybody would buy a Fuji. I mean, I get why they buy the Micro Four Third Fujis because they're very affordable.
Yeah,
but I don't know why anybody would buy this camera. Like it's so not making sense to anybody.
No. Even the Micro Four Thirds, like why wouldn't you get a Lumix? Because that's what, like me, if I literally.
Dude, why would you just buy a Canon or a Nikon or a fucking Sony? Like,
listen, because I'm also a weird person, and I like the way the Lumix looks in that one, especially for video. But yeah.
No, I've never done any video on this. I'm afraid to because I don't want to like it.
Yeah, that'd be tough. Well, I'll tell you what Lumix does for you on video is it's like, oh yeah, the autofocus sucks. So let's make sure we get a shot we know we don't need to be doing autofocus on.
Yeah, dude. Let me tell you what I got. So I got one sunset picture because it timed it just right. It was gorgeous, and I shot it with my iPhone. And that would have been the only camera I could actually have taken that picture with because it stitches the image together to make one complete image. I would have never been able to get it on any other camera. It would have just I don't think the Fuji would have done this. But it turned out really neat. And it's half sunset and you could see the night sky. And it was pretty incredible. I don't know if I've posted that one yet. But it had to take a long exposure, and you're on a ship that's moving.
Yeah,
and so you can see where the star. It's not round; everything is a little bit oblong, and you can see the water. You can see the movement of the water, which is really cool. But it's like where it needs to be still, it's perfectly still, and it turned out really nice. And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I took like 20, 30 shots just getting it framed just perfect. I do need to post one of those because I was like, dude, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about when you do post those is like they're there. So like a lot of times photos get lost on your phone.
Oh yeah.
Facebook will bring them back up to you like, oh, you done 6 years ago, you did this. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like that feature.
Yeah. And so in there again, when I'm taking pictures, I'll bring my phone, I'll bring my camera. I don't care which one gets the image. I mean, obviously, if I have the choice, I want to use the better camera.
Yeah,
because I just know there'll be more for me to work with. But even like we posted that picture of the lightsaber picture.
Yeah, yep.
And so Paul took that picture. The guy Paul took the picture.
Yeah,
And so I showed him what I did to it. And he's like, wait, it was just a JPEG. How did you do that? And I go, what do you mean how did I do that? It was a JPEG. And I go, and I don't care. It's a picture. I can fuck with a picture. He goes, dude, that's so cool. You added all. He knew exactly what I did. Like, he's like, dude, you added this and in the back, because he stares at this shit all day long. He's like, that's so cool. He was like, what apps did you use? And I was like, these. It's like, wow, I like that. And I was like, yeah. He goes, you do better editing than our editing guy. And I go, probably, but he has to do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. But anyways, we'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're back. We'll be back next week. We're gonna watch Devil Wears Prada so we can be prepared.
Yeah.
Devil Wears Prada 2. Yeah.
All right.
That's it. You guys have a great night.